Today I'm going to be taking a look at the JHT Full Leg Massager with heat. They were kind enough to send me the product, so I'm going to review it and share with you my thoughts on if it might be right for you. This product comes with the power cord, your foot massager, your calf massager, and your thigh massager, along with the control dial on how to use it. And then you just plug this right into here and you're good to go. When I looked on Amazon this morning, this product cost $99, and I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in picking it up. But first of all, right off the bat, this material is really soft. It's comfortable, it's bendable, it's not stiff, it's not like plastic material. It's more like a cloth, so it's comfortable to use. Another thing about these pads is that these ones actually don't have to be used strictly for your thighs. You could actually put these on your arms if you want a nice arm massage or something like that. To operate this device, it's really simple. All you have to do is hit the power button to turn it on, and then what you can do is cycle through different massage plans using the full legs button right here. And then with the parts button, you can isolate certain parts of the massage. So if you just want the feet to be on, that's how you can control that and operate it. And then you have your heat button here, which can cycle through different levels of heat, and your intensity, which can cycle through how strong the pressure is of the massage. So that's the layout of this. It's really simple. It has buttons to let you know which plan you're on, which parts you're on, and then your heat level as well. This leg massager has a 20-minute shut-off time for your safety, but you can always just turn it back on if you still want a little bit longer of a massage. Also, something else about this device is that it's FDA registered. Now that you know a little bit more about the device, I want to actually talk about how it is in my experience using it, because I'm sure that's what you probably are most likely wanting to know. Starting off, the massage on this thing is pretty nice. It almost feels like someone is squeezing your feet or squeezing your calf and squeezing your thigh. So the calf is probably my favorite area because the way the air pockets of compression are designed on this device, it's along the sides of your calf and it almost squeezes it this way. It's not just like pressure against your shin and the back of your calf, but it almost feels like someone's squeezing it this way. So I like the placement of the air pressure on this device. Something that I find nice about this massage is that you can actually have a more aggressive intensity of a massage. So I'm someone personally who likes a more aggressive massage. I don't like it when it barely squeezes my calf or my feet. I like a more aggressive and more pressure. And I like that this allows me to be able to do that with the different intensity levels. Now, just because it allows for a more intense massage, you can still also get a soft massage if you desire, because you can turn down the intensity and you can also loosen up how tightly you wrap this around your leg. So with the combination of the two, you can choose to have a nice, soft, gentle massage, or if you're someone like me and like it more aggressive, it allows for it and it still has that capability, which I enjoy. I personally like using this device in a recliner because it allows me to kick my feet up so that the blood flow can like come back this way towards my body. It's not like all pooling at my feet. So I like to use this in a recliner. It's really comfortable. I didn't have an issue with just getting situated and feeling comfortable while I was in it. So I didn't have a problem there, and it felt pretty nice just getting the massage as I watched the show. Something to consider though, if you're using this and watching a show, is that this can be a little bit noisy just because it's like running to pump these up. So it's like is what you hear. And so if you're like me, I just put a pillow over it or put a blanket over it and covered it so it kind of dampened the noise of it, and it wasn't an issue at all. I unplugged the microphone so that you can hear what it sounds like just from this distance. So it's not obnoxious by any means. You can hear it, but it's close to my microphone, so that makes a difference. But then if you change the intensity and the heat pressure, that will change the volume of it as well. So this is what it's like maxed out on the full intensity, full heat. So this is probably the loudest it'll be, but it's not bad. But the only thing is if it's close to your ear, then it makes a difference. But if you hide it under a pillow or something, then it's not as bad. Everything's coming undone because the air pressure's in it now. Another thing I wanted to point out isn't necessarily anything to do with the massage feature, but just getting it on in the first place. So that can be a little bit cumbersome if you have to put your feet in, and then you have to put your calves in, and then also your thighs, and just getting your left leg on, your right leg on, making sure the thigh piece isn't upside down. So things like that can just take a little bit of time. But I still think the massage is good, just maybe getting into it can just take a little bit of time. Something else that I think could be an improvement with this device is making this remote slightly a little bit longer. That way you have more freedom to maneuver it, because once these are attached to your legs, you really don't have that much leeway in this cord to move it around. And that just might be a personal preference or like nitpicking it, but that's something that I would consider extending this cord length a little bit. When I was using this leg massager, I really liked the heat function. I think that it does a great job heating up all parts of my leg, and also it's really warm if you want it to be, because you can adjust the level so you can choose to have no heat on. But when you're someone like me, like I like intense massage and intense heat, and so with that combination, I think it feels really good. I think it does a good job at getting up to temperature and also the intensity of the massage. That combination feels really good. Overall, my thoughts about this full leg massager is I like the actual massage and the heat components of it, which is what it's supposed to do. So I enjoy what it was made for. The things that I would tweak or change is the functionality of it. Maybe if this was like your remote was Bluetooth, it was separately from the device. That way this could just be one piece and then your remote could be a different piece to just function it. Things like that I could possibly change, just because then the remote isn't up by me making the noise, but it could be down by the feet area and away from my ears. So small adjustments like that maybe could improve it, but for the price point and for the massage you get with it, I think it's great. I mean, you're paying $99 and you get a full leg massager. I see these when like athletes sometimes, when I did the Detroit Free Press Marathon, and I see runners and stuff. So like runners use these things. I see different people with leg pain and leg problems use them. So I think they could be good with just helping you relax at the end of the day. Squeezing, getting that compression in your legs could be nice, and also the heat capability as well. So for those reasons, I enjoy it and I think it's a decent product. So if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description, and catch you on another one.